So today we're going to be reviewing an electric bike from a company called HITWAY. Now, I just showed you guys my favorite thing about this bike, and that is the fact that it quickly goes in and out of the trunk of my little car here. So that has been probably my main concern since I've started reviewing electric bikes. This bike, the HITWAY BK10, comes in around 77 pounds. But yeah, overall, I've been wanting something that's big enough to handle off-road terrain, but small enough to fold up and put in the trunk of my car. Now I've had, I don't know, I think 3 20-inch folding electric bikes, and none of them have fit in my car. My other bikes, they fit in the car, but I have to fold the seats down and take the handlebars off the bike and take the pedals off, and it's too much. I have to take the front wheel off the bike. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I've been looking for something like this. I like the tire size on this. I like the frame size. Let me show you guys some up-close shots of this thing. So here is the HITWAY BK10. So we have a Shimano Tourney TZ derailleur. This is a 7-speed and it works really well. A nice little rack on the back. It's actually extremely sturdy. It's got a lot of nice, really solid mount points, which I like. The bike doesn't have rear suspension, but it has a suspension seat post, which means the seat post kind of bounces, which is cool. Nice metal fenders, front and rear. These pedals are super cool if you're looking to put the bike in the trunk. Check that out. And you just grab them and flip them back out. Yeah, there's our little seat spring right there. And you have some nice front forks that work really well. Nice sprocket. I actually like these tires a lot. They're 20x4 like all my other fat tire bikes, but they're actually a lower profile. And that makes this bike a lot more easy to transport. Cool little headlight that works really well. Now this frame is aluminum, and it has some really nice beads on it, and that's kind of what helps the bike keep its weight down. But I would say this is going to be a really strong bike. The weld quality is just top tier. Look at that. Very clean work. Lots of frame gussets everywhere you look. This is actually going to have cable-driven disc brakes, which I'm a fan of. The hydraulic brakes, they feel better on a bike, but cable is just going to be overall, more reliable. You don't have to worry about fluid leaks or anything. And then that's your shifter. That's shift up, that's shift down. Very nice twist throttle. We don't have a stupid thumb throttle. I'm not a huge fan of those. Go ahead and turn the bike on. So I'm going to go up to pedal assist number 3. We have about 4 out of the 5 battery bars left because I rode this bike about 1 mile around my neighborhood, but I didn't charge it when it showed up, so that was just the charge out of the box. And this bike does have pedal assist. It has a cadence sensor, which means it just detects when you're moving the pedals and sends the amount of power you have selected up there. It's not a torque sensor. A torque sensor measures the pressure that you're putting onto the pedals. This doesn't do that. This is a very good priced bike at $750, so I wouldn't expect a torque sensor, but I'm happy with the cadence. This bike, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, is surprisingly torquey. Like unbelievably torquey. I have some bigger bikes. I have a 2,000 watt bike that doesn't have the torque of this thing. This is a 750 watt bike, I believe, and I can put it on my steep driveway and roll backwards and just gun it, and it'll just dig right up. It doesn't like choke out or anything, which you never know what you're gonna get with these bikes, and I'm just letting you guys know that torque, it's just here for some reason, and it's super, super awesome, especially for such a low wattage 12 amp hour battery. Here's a quick look at our disc brake setup. Pretty solid stuff. I think those are 160 mil rotors. Yep, that's what they are. Really solid little kickstand. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys how to fold this thing down. This key has 3 positions. There's on, off, and then unlock. And that actually unlocks the battery inside of the frame so it can come out. You pull this lever and the bike cracks in half like that, okay? And then up here, there's a little folding piece that you can figure out on your own if you end up buying one of these things. And you unclip that. Oh, sorry, I didn't do it all the way. There you go. And that comes all the way down, and the handlebars just lay down nicely on the side of the bike. So when you fold the bike in half, it's a nice, compact unit. It goes all the way down there. Then you can quickly put it back up, clip it back down, and you're good to go. The handlebars go up and down significantly. The seat goes up and down. I have it all the way down. That's just where I like it. And again, the pedals fold flat, so when everything's folded up, the bike is as compact as it can be. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw my GoPro on and we'll go take this thing for a ride. Oh, one thing, huge plus for this bike. I love this. The tail light and headlight are both integrated into the battery. They don't need their own AAA batteries like a lot of companies do with these bikes, which really upsets me. Like, just, you know, spend a couple extra cents and wire the lights to the bike, guys. I don't see what's so hard about that, but that is done on this bike at the $750 price point. That's super cool. We got the drone in the air. It's gonna chase us around on this bike a little bit. All right, bike is on. Let's go. You coming? I'm not used to being followed by a robot. That's the DJI Air 3S. I just got it a couple days ago. So I'm gonna show you guys the torque this thing has. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. So this bike goes, I think, 20 miles per hour is its top speed. Sorry, my voice is a little shaky. It's super bumpy here. Go ahead and do a brake test. Excellent brakes. There's a little quick release here too. You can actually undo that and change the position of the bars. I've never seen that before, but I absolutely love it. So if you want, you can actually air these tires down and achieve a much better ride off-road. I'm not super concerned with that. Not today, at least. So we'll go ahead and turn the headlights on. There we go. So pedal assist number 1 goes about 9 miles per hour. Pedal assist number 2, 15. And pedal assist number 3 is gonna go 20 miles per hour. Okay, I'm gonna quickly look over some things here and make sure I'm not forgetting anything to tell you guys about the bike. Yeah, it's 750 bucks, 77 pounds, 750 watt, 58 newton meters of torque, 48 volt, 12 amp. Mileage says 35 kilometers to 90 kilometers, whatever that is in miles, but I already gave you guys my opinion on the mileage. Charging time 5.5 to 6 hours. Dual disc brakes, 20 mile per hour top speed. Yeah. So that concludes our review of the HITWAY BK10. If you guys could subscribe to this channel and my other channel, Remote Trooper, that's my main channel, I would greatly appreciate it. As far as the bike, huge A+ for me. You guys are going to see a lot more of this bike, probably on my other channel, honestly, just because it fits in my trunk. But yeah, overall, amazing unit. We'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.